ToyTractorTimes.com is at the 2013 National Farm Toy Show in Dyersville, Iowa. We're with Mike Richter of Watertown, Wisconsin, and he has won the large-scale 1/16th National Display Contest. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you very much.
And you're definitely a big AC fan, and it looks like you got a nice dealership scene.
It's been in the family since 1935. My grandpa started a business out in the middle of a little four-corner town. And then once the Allis' started taking off a little more, they moved to this building here in 1942 in Watertown, Wisconsin. And he was in that building till 1977 when he retired. So he did a pretty good business out of there between the New Holland and the Allis. And so it was a lot of fun to grow up around.
Looks like a great dealership. Do you mind showing us a few things inside the shop?
Sure. I got the office fully detailed. It's pretty close to the way it was back in the day. You know, he had chairs there for people to visit, and he always sat here in the corner playing solitaire all day. And he had his little office right there, and the parts room was in the back. And I got it detailed right down to individual sales brochures in the rack. So that was a fun project to do. My brother helped me with that. He's pretty good with photography. This display is actually about 20 years old already. So, and I've been taking this all over the country to Allis shows for years.
Wow.
And it usually goes over pretty good at an Allis show.
I can see why.
As a matter of fact, this display has got right around 5,000 miles on it just this year. I went out to Linden, Washington to the Gathering of the Orange in August and displayed it out there, and they enjoyed it very much.
Well, thank you for sharing that history out there. I know people enjoy it. I like all these posters on the wall too. I got the. I was enjoying the kind of lawn and garden department back of the showroom, and
yeah, the real thing really wasn't that way, but you know, you got to do what you got to do when you got toys and.
Got the pedal tractor down there next to the
Yep, yep. Little guy enjoying that.
Now outside, it looks like you got some good equipment too. And
yeah, we've got a couple customers picking up their machinery that they bought. The local township picking up an industrial D12 with a sickle mower to mow the ditch lines, you know, and a local farmer picking up his garden tractor that he just bought. And
it's neat to see duals on that.
Yeah, yeah. And I custom built this semi a few years back to demonstrate, you know, they're bringing in a load from the distribution center and for delivery and stuff.
Now, is this your grandfather here in this picture on the display?
Yes, this is my grandfather and his mechanic in August of 1941 in his original shop out in Farmington, Wisconsin, which is about 8 to 10 miles outside of town.
And then I really enjoy all the signage, too, that you put on the front of the building.
Yeah, I kind of lucked out. I was in Hastings, Minnesota for the gathering up there a few years back, and they were selling a real sign like that. So I took a picture of it, and I was going through my pictures one night, and I thought, geez, that would make a great sign, you know. So I had it blown up a little bit, and I cut it out and everything, and backed it with a piece of wood. Made it look like, you know, a real sign, kind of, you know. And you can kind of, when I took the picture, the sun was shining through all the neon lettering on there, and you can kind of see the shadows on there. So it makes it look a little realistic, you know.
It looks very realistic. That is.
It's kind of cool.
You got the good old New Holland sign, too. So what equipment do we have out here on the lot?
Well, I got a lot of custom pieces that I've been buying over the years. This is a Steve Schultz chopper, and he also did the silo blower. I bought those from the Don Hartman estate a few years ago, who was a very good friend of mine out in western Iowa. This chopper here and the New Holland flail chopper over there was made by a gentleman from Pennsylvania that used to display at the national show here, and he has since deceased.
There's Allis-Chalmers made a lot of different equipment that I think people may not know about.
An older fellow by Carl Meyer from Dubuque made that plow. I bought that quite a few years ago. And he had it displayed on his display with a 190 like that, and my buddy goes, you know, that would look awful good on your display. And I says, yeah, I guess it will. So 190 was the biggest tractor my grandpa ever sold. So I outfitted the dealership for this display to be in the mid-60s, and the 190 was the biggest tractor he had. And I'm a D series fan myself, so all the newer tractors are pretty much the D series, and then I've got the few of the older ones, and I've got a few of the older ones inside, and everybody got a kick out of the 45 diesel. They're getting a new front end put on it in the shop and stuff, so that went over real well. The other kind of neat thing is I got my delivery truck with 2 broken down New Holland manure spreaders that he just picked up from the distribution center, you know.
Okay. Be assembled?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I remember going down to, I think it was Belvedere, Illinois. I'm not sure. Me and my brother went down with my dad to pick up a load of New Holland equipment down there. So that was kind of fun. Stuff to remember.
Well, that's the great thing about model displays is to be able to capture.
Well, and I built this display to just an easy way to display my toys. You know, I had enough toy tractors where building a farm scene was kind of stupid because I got way more than I need, you know. So a buddy of mine suggested, well, geez, your grandpa had the dealership. You must remember some of that, don't you? And I said, oh, yeah, I remember a lot of that. So that's what got the ball rolling. And it took me about a year to build, to find all the dollhouse furniture and the batteries on the battery rack in the shop and the tools and all that stuff. So it was kind of a labor of love. It worked out real well. I'm very happy with it. And as of about 9 o'clock yesterday morning, I'm ecstatic with it. You know, so.
Well, and congratulations on winning the gold trophy. And it's an AGCO related product.
Yeah, yeah. It was a true surprise. I did not expect this.
Well, it's certainly well deserved.
I mean, I had some very good competition, and I didn't think I was going to get that one. I thought maybe a little lower, if I was lucky. And I was shocked. I was just blown away.
It's exciting, and well, thank you for preserving some Allis-Chalmers history.
You're welcome.
Bringing a great display out to the show.
I love it.